All right, so let's start here.
Welcome everybody
to the Ben and
Charlie Podcast.
Yeah, this is our first time. This is our intro.
Yeah, very first time.
And we're very excited
to share with you guys everything we.
So what is this podcast going to be about? It's going to be about ideas. It's going to be about
life.
Older ideas from my side. I'm older than you.
For sure.
We're 20 years apart.
Yeah.
So I
different perspective, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a different perspective on some topics. You will have a different perspective on other topics, and we will be debating stories that we can find.
Totally.
During the week, and we plan to come out one time per week.
One time per week, and probably additional videos about some stuff in the future.
Yeah.
We still are planning that, but I'm sure it's gonna be like different perspective about many things. Like for sure, we have different opinions about
could
stuff.
be culture, could be some news stories, or
of course, like
we're lovers of soccer. I'm Juventus fan here.
Yeah, Manchester City is my
City fan.
favorite team.
So we'll have a lot to say about that. And this is our small, humble studio. We just put up some stuff here. We really got impressed about this car here. You found it. And the Great Wave, that is a great Japanese painting. I love stuff from Japan.
Oh, looks very good. Well, there's not the whole thing visible in the camera, but I think it still looks good. And the car, it's a Shelby Cobra. I love cars. We are not sure about the year of this car.
Yeah, because apparently it's a Shelby Cobra 427.
You didn't believe the first time.
No, I thought it was.
I told you.
I thought it was Aston Martin or something else. But apparently they made this model 63 to 67. I'm not really sure. But it looks really, really fantastic. It would be nice one day to just cruise in one of these.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure there will be very few pieces of these made and very few people having them.
The price of this car is like millions. Millions, at least like couple mil dollars.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy numbers.
Yeah, definitely. So as we said, we are going to have definitely different opinions about stuff. But that's okay. That's okay. We are different, and years apart makes it like, the culture changed. So you had probably different values shown by,
Well, everybody has different experiences too. Like your personal story has an impact on the way you see the world. The things that happened to you in the past shape you in what you are today.
Plus, there's like a difference. When I was growing up, there was all the social media, phones, I was, when you were growing up, I don't think you have YouTube.
I got my first phone at 18.
Are you serious?
It was a small brick phone. You can still find it if you go online. Alcatel.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you ever knew that brand.
Yeah, Alcatel.
And it was cool because it came in different colors.
Was it like a big keyboard?
It was like big with the keyboard. It was kind of like smooth out.
But there was
round.
like a big keyboard, right? Like
there was
keyboard.
Like the numbers.
Do you remember the BlackBerry phone?
Yeah.
They died. The company died.
Well, yeah, I know that. Yeah, but even Nokia died too. Nokia was the most successful one at the beginning.
They died, but not really. I mean, they still are producing the phones, but they didn't go with the trend,
Yeah, but the iPhone killed them.
Oh,
like
totally.
Killed. If you think about it, Nokia had like the share of the market was gigantic company.
Yeah, but Nokia was doing like those old, like massive phones, and they didn't like pursue the technology. They didn't chase.
Well, it's the same thing. Like some companies that have been there for a long time, they failed to innovate. Like when the internet came, it just looked like. Do you remember Blockbuster? The video store.
Yeah.
When Netflix came, So the first thing that Netflix was doing is sending you a CD at home, I guess. I remember.
I even remember like those 2018. There was still like many places you could find the CD like DVD in the like to borrow the. Now nobody do that.
Yeah, well, you just think about like a store packed with DVDs, and you could just go there and rent.
I remember when I was buying the computer games, because I started my journey with technology very early on.
Dude, I had my first email I was older. Jesus, I was like in my 20s when I had Internet Cafe.
Oh wow!
You just like there was these places where you just would go and they had computers, and you would pay for time.
Yeah.
And you would just spend like 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour, and you just go there and pay and access these computers. And what I was doing, so I was in Italy, and I met this American girl on a train.
Okay.
I was going to Palermo.
Palermo.
Yeah, because I wanted to go in the army.
Oh.
And I wanted to be in the military, you know. And so I had to take a test and pass the physical and all that stuff. And I had to go to Palermo. And so I go in the train, and this American girl, she was from San Francisco.
Oh.
And we started talking. I blabbered a few words of English here and there. We hook up, and then she said, "Oh,
how was your English that time?"
Oh, it sucked. But I was able to still talk and stuff.
Okay.
And she says like, you know, like the accent. Oh, I'm from San Francisco. I'm going to Palermo. Blah blah blah. Palermo and all that stuff. Say, oh yeah, I'm going to Palermo too. So we can hook up. We can meet up once we get there. And then she gave me her email address.
Oh wow.
So I didn't have an email address then at that time, and so. Well, I go there, all the stuff that I had to do, and then the night I sneak out. I had to come back by 11 to the base, the military base. And then we go out. I go to the hotel where she was staying. Nothing happened. We went out to eat a pizza. Can you believe me? I had only 50 euros in my pocket.
50?
Yeah, and I was so... such a gentleman that we went out and
you paid.
I paid for the pizza.
Generous, very generous.
I didn't have any money left.
Wow.
It was crazy. And then on my trip back, because that visit lasted like
how old were you that
3
time?
days. I was, I'd say maybe 21, 22.
Oh.
And then I went back, and the reason why I created an email address, talk about technology.
Talk to her.
Going back to technology is because I met this lady.
Yeah.
And then, just to finish, she sent me like stuff from the 49ers. There's the football team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
49ers, the Philadelphia?
No, San Francisco.
Oh, because there is the basketball team, Philadelphia 49ers?
I have no idea.
Or 76ers, I don't know.
I have no clue. Just don't quote me on that. We probably are going to... our audience is not going to like if you're going to miss American sports.
Probably.
Like football.
Yeah.
I mean, we know basketball, but...
Well, yeah, we even had the figure here, but... we actually didn't put it on the table.
We're going to add stuff on the table. Just
someday.
Yeah.
We are also planning to have a guest. But coming back to technology, I wanted to say... Well, I remember when I met somebody online, I was like 9.
Oh, man. The pen pals. They had this thing.
I was hiding. Yeah, I was hiding from everybody. And we never met, but I was like scared, like chatting. It was like, something new. But I got my first phone when I was... I think it was 6 or 7. There was like Nokia, like really old Nokia.
Yeah.
I got it after my dad. Then he got the new phone, and I was like, oh man. I wish.
You just felt like...
And I was playing on his phone. Then he got... Every year consistently, I was changing the phone. After my dad, I was getting one, and he was getting the new one.
So I remember like the Nokia had this little game.
Snake.
Snake,
yeah.
Tetris. I don't know if you had Tetris.
I don't think so.
Not Tetris. There's some other
I'm
games
maybe,
too.
but I'm sure there was Snake, and I was playing like this screen like size, like, you know, smaller than my hand.
Yeah.
That was fantastic, you know.
That's crazy.
But there was just like no social media, so I was, you know, happy.
I mean, I didn't even learn how to type. Like when I was in high school, you're talking about 1999, 98. We didn't have typing classes. I didn't know how to type. I was just typing like this.
Yeah, and
The mouse had the ball inside. Most people would steal the ball from the mouse from the school. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was, or like I remember in the school, there was like after that they got like laser.
Oh yeah.
And so I remember the best prank for the teacher. We were like doing that so many times. We were putting tape on the lasers. And I remember I had a history teacher.
So the teacher is going
and
like,
she freaked out, and she was like, this freaking mouse. And she literally just like hit this, and we were laughing. I don't know if she find out, but that was so funny.
Well, yeah, because you don't. I mean, if you do this few times, you want to flip it over and turn to see if something's going on.
Yeah, I don't think she was that smart.
Yeah, well, yeah.
She was very old that time. So but I personally love technology. I was very into all this stuff and changing phones, first computers. Yeah, thanks to my dad, he showed me like all this stuff.
It's just like having the internet. It was like
when the internet came, man, I remember like first we got like a little stick we were touching to the computer, like USB stick.
So you had the USB, okay.
And there was like limit like 1 gig per month. So I remember when I was watching videos and I used this in like 2 hours, and then we didn't have internet for like next month, you know. Well, that's
so you
2010.
You messed up the connectivity of your whole family just in 2 hours.
Yeah, that was crazy time, man. Like,
oh man, then your father goes, he says, oh, I want to check something, and it's like, oh, it's already used up. And maybe expensive too, because at the beginning,
totally, that was the same price.
Who can afford it? It's
well, it's not like now, like.
But even a computer. I mean, I remember, like, if you go even back in time, the people that had TVs, the first black and white TVs, it was like rich people had it.
Oh yeah,
or even a phone.
And those TV were like so huge.
Yeah, and the same thing goes like for computers. Like
there was a big screen.
Who had a PC back then? It's like, oh, these people have a lot of money, or even having like
first like little screen. Oh, that was like. Yeah, goosebumps, you know.
What is the little screen? Like thin?
Like thin.
Oh, yeah.
Because like my first computer I had, well, I think we got for like the family. I was like 6 maybe that time. So I remember we were playing with my dad, Colin McRae, and that was fun. But the screen was like this size, you know. And then I got the new computer. And the screen was like this. And I was like, oh.
Damn, you just feel like the difference. Like you're doing something now, you know.
I just wish I could like continue doing like all those gaming videos I was doing that time for a while. But I stopped. I had some like little audience.
But technology is great. We love it. We just see like with phones, we've come a long way.
Yeah,
it's
totally
insane. Nowadays, you got the power. I was hearing somebody say that you have the power of like the NASA computers with the first moon mission on your palm, just like the computing power. Like, and they had like giant rooms filled out with computers.
Yeah, like just imagine you have now internet without any limits. It's fast.
Unlimited. Yeah, call, text. You know.
You watch Netflix on the TV, and it's all works everywhere. All works together. You can have like 5 people watching at the same time, and it still goes.
I remember like you had phone plans where you had to buy like these. You had the SIM card. I like having a phone with the SIM card.
They're going away though.
Are they?
Oh yeah, like I'm not sure if the newest iPhone, but they're planning like soon, like only electronical SIM.
That's not cool.
Yeah, they want to.
They would give you like, I don't know. I just think like if I have my SIM card, I can buy an unlocked phone and just stick the card in it and just be independent, not being constrained by a phone company or something.
Yeah.
So you had to buy these cards, €5 or €10, €20 when you really had the money, and you would load it up on your phone. And every time you would call somebody, it would cost you like, I don't know, 10 cents for a text message that you would send to somebody, or every minute.
I remember like
every minute 15
that you had like
50
text messages per month, for example. That was crazy.
Yeah. You really have to be mindful who you want to talk to. You know? So one thing that we would do, it's like when I have girlfriends and stuff, we would communicate by ringing once.
And then,
you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there was this thing among the youth back then to say like, oh, you didn't ring me at all today once. You didn't think about me at all. Because ringing somebody, even just once, it would mean back then that you were thinking about them.
Yeah.
It's like, or even saying the word "I love you" just by ringing.
Or I remember when somebody like from my friends, they had like maybe like 2 minutes left for the month, so they were like putting the call and we're like, call me back, and just like.
Oh man, no, you cannot do that, because the first answer, it would just like get some money out of you. So if you have 50 cents left on your plan, you cannot burn that out, because then if you got zero money, you cannot even ring anyone to call you. So like,
totally.
So if I ring you twice, give me a call back, okay? So give me a call back, I don't have any money, and you just it was crazy. Yeah,
so technology changed, social media changed. When you got your first social
media, man, I was in college. I was 25.
Oh, wow.
Facebook, yeah, that was the thing back then. Well, I did not have a computer, so I would have to go in the computers in the library to have access to it. It was good though, because because in a certain way, you would just have access to the computer when you had the computer available.
Okay.
So you would just say, or like you said, I used to say like, I'm going to check my email, and I'm going to go to the library just to check my email. So I don't know, you would go 3 or 4 times per week and check your email and find a bunch of emails and stuff. And then you would just go and check for Facebook too, So, and then I loved manga, Japanese manga.
Oh, nice.
Like Naruto, a big fan of it.
Oh yeah.
And they would publish a chapter per week, usually on Thursday. And I would just go there on Thursday and just read the manga. It was insane.
Oh, it looks like manga style. Kinda.
That's kind of like Chinese. What
does it mean?
Jeet Do. It's
what is Jeet Do?
Jeet Do is martial art that Bruce Lee created.
Interesting.
So he put together all the most effective techniques of different martial arts, and just created this martial arts.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you could say that Bruce Lee was the creator of modern MMA too.
Probably, yeah.
Because like he was the first one to establish like training the body for martial arts by doing exercises for martial arts. Instead, the old saying of martial arts was doing like 1,000 kicks, 1,000 punches, and people say that they would train, but you need like the basics of physical preparation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
interesting.
It was great. Yeah.
I never trained anything, but I was thinking like maybe someday,
You're lifting weights.
Well, but I mean training like the.
Oh, like yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's something good.
I think it's something great, but
yeah,
maybe when I get more weight, when I get more power.
You don't need more weight or more power. You can do it. You can do it. Listen, martial arts were created with the idea that the average person would have enough skills, you know,
Okay.
and strength and motivation and develop techniques in order to fight opponents that are larger than them.
Makes
You know?
sense. Yeah.
So the average Joe, like if you go and do jujitsu, you can choke the life out of somebody if you really learn how to do it properly, you know.
So what's the best thing to do? Like the best, because there's like many other things. It's like karate.
Yeah, there's different martial
taekwondo.
arts. Yeah, taekwondo.
So many.
There's so many. I mean,
Krav Maga. Have you heard about?
Krav Maga? Yeah.
It's like the
Israeli.
Israeli.
Yeah, martial
So
arts.
which one is the best?
Well, I think everybody is unique, as a unique style in their own way. Martial arts are all fantastic. However, they went into the realm of sports for competition purposes. You know, they became sport. Like, look at Taekwondo, Olympic Taekwondo. You got the chest protector, you got your helmet, your gloves, your shin guards, your arm guards, your cup to protect your genitals, and you just go, and it's an organized sport. When you kick to the chest, you score points. Kick to the face, you can KO somebody and knock out, you know.
It's more like competition style.
The thing is that you must check this thing. Do you want to compete, or you want to be able to defend yourself? And with my mentality today is I want to be able to defend myself.
Yeah.
When I was a youngster, a teenager, or my Taekwondo years, I wanted to compete, because that's where you prove yourself. And you match your skills against another opponent. You know, that's the best way for you to test what you learned. You know, but is there a best one? Okay, you need to separate. Many martial arts are effective. However, when you're in the streets, it's really unpredictable what can happen to you. So you need to
especially in this world, we need some sort of skills to
like you need to
be able to, you know, protect
you need to be
yourself.
able to defend yourself, like enough so you can injure the person and run away. You don't want to stay there. There's no like
just to make sure that you get out from
you need to be realistic, really realistic.
Totally.
So you want to do a striking martial art, or you want to do a grappling martial arts? Because nowadays these two put together gave us MMA and make it like the most efficient, action-packed, and the most effective way to defeat an opponent. So you want to have some familiarity with striking, but also if you can grapple somebody, you're also effective. And then it depends on your goals, what you want to do, you know, which you have to also enjoy doing something. But
have fun. If you're not having fun,
if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, that's a signature.
You probably have heard that somewhere. I'll not tell you where though.
I don't know. I haven't. I heard that before, but well, let's keep it as a secret.
Yeah,
why not? we will have many stories to discover.
Yeah, hopefully, we'll have. So our goal here. I mean, the thing is like, why not have fun?
Yeah, I mean,
it's like I have something to say. Do you have something to say?
Well, that's what I said. Like, when we are going to create the videos, like, we are going to have podcasts, but also do some vlogs, some stuff.
Yeah.
If like one of us or both want to just take the camera, do something, or just like turn on the camera and just, you know, speak about something, tell you something, you know, just express something we feel. We're just going to do that, post it, because this is the memory.
The thing is that the other important thought that I want to say is that I want to grow with you.
Yeah.
You want to grow with me the same, with our ideas, becoming better, learning something. At the same time, we want to grow with the audience as well, you know.
And have fun.
And have a good time.
Well, because like, if you look like everything, you need to have fun in life, you know, because even if you...
But at the same time, it's not just fun. I mean, you want to challenge yourself too. You want to have the hard times. It cannot be all fun.
Yes. but you want to have some sort of, you know.
Because like the hard times will make you value the fun times better.
That's for sure.
It's like it rains for throughout the year, and then that sunny day that you see, you say, oh man, I really appreciate that day, you know, because it's not raining.
Yeah, people just love to complain nowadays.
But that's the thing. Well, no, that's the idea of taking stuff for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're used to a certain lifestyle,
yeah,
you're used to having water when you just turn the faucet on. When you
if you go to Asia, not everywhere.
When you flip the switch, you expect that the light turns on. You know, when you turn the TV on, so we've got streaming nowadays. Like, these are all great things, but you still need to ground yourself, and especially teach younger generations that sometimes it's not easy. You know, that what you have around you is not taken for granted, and that you might have to work to get the things that you want in life. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So it's not simple. Sometimes it's not simple.
Yeah, but our idea is to, you know, grow.
Yeah, to improve.
Enjoy.
Yeah, of course.
Have a lot of fun.
Have fun.
That's why we are doing that.
Yeah, and hey, believe me, even like you need to have some there has to be some ideas you wanted to build upon. So you might have to do some research, you might have to read, you know, to improve your knowledge, to know more things, and it's a path, it's a journey,
of course,
that you take, and
improve step by step. Like, you know, we don't know how the audio is gonna end up tonight.
No, we don't.
We'll see, you know.
Testing. But we're gonna have an intro.
Yes.
With some cool music.
So I also can like assign the music here. So like, I can put like sounds.
Oh, nice.
And like, let's say we say something stupid, I can click and it's gonna be slave. Okay. Or like bravi tutti.
Bravi tutti. Yeah.
So
So, would you like to wrap this up?
Yeah.
All right. So this is our intro.
Like it's like podcast 0.1. 0.1. 0.1.
So again, I'm Ben.
Charlie. That was nice to see you today.
Nice to start, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thank you.
Bye.